Gotham City was shrouded in darkness, the moon hidden behind thick clouds. In the heart of the city, Bruce Wayne, the man known as Batman, stood atop a gargoyle overlooking the streets below. His keen eyes scanned for any signs of trouble. It had been a quiet night so far, but Batman knew better than to trust the calm. Suddenly, his earpiece crackled to life. "Bruce, we've got a situation." Alfred's voice came through with a hint of urgency. "There's been a break-in at Wayne Enterprises. The security footage shows a shadowy figure, but we can't make out any details." Batman's eyes narrowed. "I'm on my way." Within minutes, Batman arrived at Wayne Enterprises. The building was on high alert, security personnel on edge. He slipped inside undetected and made his way to the lab where the break-in had occurred. The place was a mess, papers scattered, equipment smashed, and a gaping hole in the wall. Batman examined the scene, his detective skills kicking into high gear. "Alfred, what was taken?" "An experimental energy core," Alfred replied. "It's highly unstable and could be catastrophic if used improperly." Batman's mind raced. Who would want the core, and why? He scanned the room for clues and found a small device emitting a faint signal. He picked it up carefully. "Alfred, trace this signal. It might lead us to our thief." The signal led Batman to the outskirts of Gotham, to an abandoned warehouse district. The place was eerily quiet, the perfect hideout for someone looking to avoid attention. Batman moved silently, his footsteps barely a whisper. Inside one of the warehouses, he found the thief, a figure clad in high-tech armor, tinkering with the stolen energy core. Batman stepped out of the shadows. "You've got something that doesn't belong to you." The figure turned, revealing a masked face. "Ah, Batman. I was wondering when you'd show up." Batman's eyes narrowed. "Who are you, and what do you want with that core?" The thief smirked. "The name's Shadowblade, and what I want is to bring Gotham to its knees." Shadowblade activated the core, and the room filled with a blinding light. Batman lunged forward, engaging in a fierce battle. Shadowblade was fast and skilled, his armor enhancing his strength and agility. But Batman was relentless, his training and experience giving him the edge. Blow after blow, they fought across the warehouse, the energy core pulsing ominously in the background. Shadowblade's movements were precise, but Batman's determination was unyielding. He managed to disarm Shadowblade, sending the villain's weapon clattering to the floor. "You're outmatched," Batman growled, pinning Shadowblade to the ground. Shadowblade laughed, a dark, chilling sound. "You think this is over? This is just the beginning." Before Batman could respond, Shadowblade activated a device on his wrist, teleporting away in a flash of light. Batman stood alone in the warehouse, the energy core still dangerously active. He quickly secured the core, neutralizing its unstable energy. "Alfred, did you trace that teleportation signal?" Batman asked, his voice steady despite the intensity of the battle. "Yes, Master Wayne," Alfred replied. "It seems to originate from an underground facility beneath Gotham. It's heavily shielded, but I've marked the coordinates." Batman's jaw tightened. "Then that's where I'm headed." As Batman descended into the depths of Gotham, he couldn't shake the feeling that Shadowblade's words were more than just a taunt. This was part of something bigger, a conspiracy that threatened the very heart of his city. The underground facility was a labyrinth of corridors and chambers filled with advanced technology and guarded by Shadowblade's minions. Batman moved with purpose, dismantling security systems and dispatching guards with ruthless efficiency. Finally, he reached the central chamber, where a massive computer terminal dominated the room. Batman accessed the terminal, discovering plans for a series of coordinated attacks on key locations throughout Gotham. The mastermind behind the conspiracy was someone known only as the Architect. Batman downloaded the data and set a timer to destroy the facility. As he made his escape, he knew he had to act quickly. The Architect's plan was already in motion, and Gotham's safety hung in the balance. Emerging from the underground, Batman contacted Commissioner Gordon. "Gordon, we have a new player in town, someone called the Architect. We need to mobilize all available resources." Gordon's voice was grim. "Understood, Batman. We'll be ready." As Batman prepared for the inevitable showdown, he couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation. The Architect was a formidable adversary, and the battle ahead would be unlike anything he had faced before. But Batman was ready. He was always ready. Standing atop a building, looking out over Gotham, Batman's resolve hardened. The city needed him now more than ever, and he would stop at nothing to protect it. The night was far from over, and the shadows held many secrets. But Batman was determined to uncover them all, one way or another, to be continued.